10, 9, 8, 7.
I think he's in a lot of trouble.
Can't let me lose today.
No mistakes. Right?
No pressure. All right, we're here at Wilmette Harbor. We got Katie Sales, our sailing instructor today. White Sox Dave challenge, him versus me. This is golf last week. This is basically White Sox Dave today. So for WSD, we're sailing. We're gonna go down around that yellow buoy. We've learned how to tack. We've learned how to jibe. Down and back one time. Whoever can go faster wins.
Like golf, I am a natural at this, so I fully expect to just he's race is over before it even started, and he doesn't really race a lot.
That felt like an unnecessary barb.
It was.
Yeah.
It was
kind of rude.
Yeah, it was kind of rude. But let's sail.
Let's sail. Let's do it. There you go. Let's go up there in front.
Oh man, this boat ain't big enough for the two of us.
If I'm being honest, when she was giving the lesson, Dave was in like the main chair, and I just had the jib. I was just looking at the skyline, like it's so beautiful out here. And she's like, "All right, you ready?" I'm like, "Oh shit, no, not ready." So I think Dave might have an advantage here. You got a lot more practice time than I did too.
The other thing is when you're doing a timed thing, it's really luck of the draw with the wind.
Yeah.
Like you might get more wind than him.
So don't tell Dave that, because if he wins, I'm just gonna say you had better wind.
That makes sense. That's logical. That's something Dave would say too.
Yeah.
My waves were worse than yours.
So we are going to be crossing through the line in a few seconds, and we're racing out to the yellow mark and back. So we just started, so we are racing right now.
We're racing. Good. We're in a straight line.
I don't like how straight his boat's going. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, natural. At pretty much everything.
These flies are something else, huh?
Yeah, just so we didn't shower this morning.
Here on the boat, Dave's like, "How are they getting out here?" Katie's like, "They got wings." They flew out.
Flies out here bad. How are they getting all the way out here?
Tiller, they have wings. They're on your ankle too.
I know they have wings, but this is like a long distance for them to come.
How's your sail look? Pretty good?
Yep.
All right. Try letting it out just a little bit. Make sure you keep an eye on it.
Down to the maneuver.
I'm going around the left side, and I'm gonna
All right.
start cranking it.
All right. Make sure we're pointed almost right at it.
Yeah.
He's going to tack at this mark. He's already set up because he's on the left side of that line.
Can you touch them, or is that like a DQ?
So if in racing, if you touch them, you have to spin in a 360 and keep going. So we don't want to do that. So you can get close to it as you can without touching it.
We got minute 45 is the split.
Nice. All right, so stop. And then trick back to where the red mark.
Okay, shit. That looked pretty clean, I'm not gonna lie.
That was a pretty good maneuver.
But he did the tack. We want to jibe.
Yeah, you can probably bring yourself a little bit.
Pretty good.
All right, which mark looks closest to you? That one?
The right one, yeah.
So you want to go just to the left side of the right
Yeah.
one. Pull your lead in a little bit more.
It was 140 split. We're at 3 minutes right now. So he's clearly coming in faster than he went out.
So far, so good. I'm like a little nervous.
It's-
For Ryan, I think you're doing really well.
It's such a feel thing. It's like throwing a changeup. You just gotta kind of do it and find what works with your hands.
Almost there, one boat line.
Is it when bow or stern touches?
Bow, cross. What are you done right now? All right, that was nice.
It's pretty quick.
333. That's half evil.
How do you feel?
I feel good.
You just did your first sailboat race.
My first sailboat, and I'm gonna call that my first sailboat race
All right, you
win.
did sailboat race win. You're calling it a win
I'm
already.
calling my shot already, yeah. I wasted like 10 feet there. You got your work cut out for you. And actually, I think he's in a lot of trouble.
Great breeze. You guys, you had a nice puff coming back in. Good execution on the tack. You're natural.
That's what I tell everybody. Pretty much anything I do, I'm just natural at it.
I told Chief, I said it's going to come down to the best breeze. And you guys look up wind. Darker water means there's more breeze. I think he's going to have a nice puff. So it's going to be really tight on the time here.
But he has no idea how to separate his two hands from each other. He has no coordination at all. None.
All right, how'd he do?
He did really well.
Yeah,
I think,
it looked like he was doing well. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting a little nervous. Can't let me lose today.
No mistakes, right?
no
mistakes.
pressure.
Shortest course.
The story, if he does win,
Yeah.
he had better wind.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Dave just had better wind. So I'm kind of in like a no-lose situation. Because
All right.
if I win, I win. If I lose, it was the wind's fault.
Oh my God.
captain tell him we shouldn't do that for our own safety. What's going on here? What are you doing?
I'm just seeing how cold it
I don't
is.
trust this guy behind me, dude.
Even Skip was like, maybe we should just do best 2 out of 3. I'm like, nope. Oh! Like, nope. Oh! No. Do you want to talk about being an athlete? Dave said he's an athlete all day long.
All right, I'm a little nervous now.
Well, yeah,
We're off to
a little heads up would have been nice. Jesus.
So that was like the first lesson, right?
Don't die. Yeah.
She's gonna do everything in her power to win this race for him. I know it.
Dave,
Well,
it's way too early for excuses.
Here we go.
Push it away from me a little bit.
Chief's posture driving there is probably needs a little cleaning up, but he looks comfortable. I wonder if he's going to implement some of the strategy talk that we had earlier.
He's already wasting movement. I can tell. He's overcompensating. He's thinking too much.
He's not becoming one with the water.
I feel like you're very focused right now.
I am. I'm locked in. I don't want to lose. I also feel like keeping straight is very difficult.
There you go. We're just going right to the right side,
Yep.
and then you're going to pull it toward you as we go around it.
Okay.
How are we looking time-wise?
So he's 115. The splits are going to be pretty close here.
He's not even halfway there yet.
It comes down to the maneuver. It always comes down to the maneuver. Looks like Katie's got him set up for a nice tight rounding here. We're at
Like, really do. She controlled the jib, obviously, but she didn't tell me what to do or anything. She didn't need to.
So when you see the yellow mark get to like right about here,
Okay.
then you're going to pull it toward you hard.
Okay.
so it's 140 right now. So you're 1/4 of a length behind. See how he does on this maneuver.
And let the sail go.
No, you're going to keep it in. All right, go ahead and pull it hard. Nice rounding.
Hell
Here
with.
comes the boom.
Oh, he did it wrong. He fucked up.
Just a little bit of real estate here. He's got to come up to the finish line.
And then pull your feet in.
Pull it in.
Straight now. Yep.
2 minutes and 10 seconds.
1:20 to go.
Pull the main sheet in more.
No, you said not to do it this way, but
It's okay.
it's too late for adjustments.
Fine.
It's 2:30 right now. He's got a minute to get there. Gonna be close.
This is better than all your practice.
Well,
So,
he had way more practice. Let's get that on the record.
You're
too.
in the zone. He did have a lot more practice.
Floor it, Chief!
He's yelling at me. That's not a good sign.
Bring your feet in a little bit more.
Like Dave's pretty safe.
Too easy.
How's our wind? Terrible?
Oh, we have decent wind right now.
Okay, that's not the script that we went
No,
over.
it's really bad.
Okay.
Push the tiller away from you.
Come on.
Close.
Push the tiller away from you. There you go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Is he even gonna get in between them?
God.
Barely.
343.
Oh, Dave is the captain now.
10 seconds. Oh.
I don't know if we counted his right, if we're being honest, and he did have better wind and more practice time.
Definitely more practice time.
Yeah, he definitely had more practice time.
Dave, we won. How do we feel?
I feel the same. I mean, everybody knew I was gonna win that one. Chief's just not coordinated. Couldn't figure out, separate his hands from his brain. That's why I was a shitty Division III athlete, and I was a less shitty Division III athlete.
How long do you think he'll be bragging about this to Chief for?
I know it gets under his skin, which is the best part. He did not want to lose that. I didn't either, but I know he really didn't because he knows that I'm going to just bring it up anytime I can now.
Yeah, look, I don't want to lose to White Sox Dave in anything, so I'm going to blame the wind. Wind wasn't with us there. That midway point wasn't great.
I'm not going to lie, on the way back, I'm like, shit, he's going to beat me. Because it looked like he was cruising for a minute there.
He had an unbalanced reach because of a wind shift, and that's what sailing's like.
Talk about that. I'm just a more naturally gifted sailor.
I got fucked by the wind. No fault of my own. Better sailor than Dave. I just, the wind shifted. All right, that wraps up the White Sox Dave Challenge. Thank you to Katie, Wilmette Harbor. Awesome day, awesome location. Just take a look around. The place is spectacular. And the wind, Dave and the wind beat me
Just
today.
nothing but excuses out of everybody. I'm just a better sailor.
Dave's a better sailor.
Let's ask Katie, who's the better sailor?
I think you guys were both great.
That was nice. So we basically tied, and then the wind helped
Yeah.
Dave. So that's the end of this White Sox Dave Challenge. He's now over 500 for the year. We'll see you in June. You and Cons
Yeah, we're figuring it out.
figuring out helicopters, AR-15s, a lot of things involved with that. But this one hurts. This one hurts. But that's the White Sox Dave Challenge.